Hi everyone, Aldbar here, and welcome to my Let's Play. Well, we're almost done with the exclusively heroic quests, so we got now only a few level 19s, so House Cannith it is. There are 3 House Cannith quests, excluding the raids and the challenges. Yeah, way back in the day, this used to be the end game, DDO.
The entrance to the manufactory is blockaded by Cannith's soldiery, grimly holding back any blade sworn attempting to retreat back into the House Cannith enclave.
There's actually some named loot that comes from the chests in here. Sadly, they're no longer like worth the effort because it's level 18 items, and once you get to level 20 you've got already better stuff.
The elevator appears to have been used recently, and by a great number of people.
There's a scroll underneath over here. It's just some free XP.
From Tovin de Cannith to Baron Merrick's.
Like, get out of here before I get stuck from the elevator.
I am honored to accept the appointment as manufactory administrator.
I don't want to have to wait for another round.
Which is bright indeed. With House Cannith's craft and skill, we will transform this minor outpost.
Yeah, but being an epic character in these quests is already much easier.
About the manufactory's little secret, I will keep it safe from prying eyes.
Yeah, the manufacturing upgrades.
Should anyone try to enter, our earlier intelligence was accurate.
You have one on the lower docks of Sharn. These are just the ingredients.
And help lay the path to a just and true future. Among the sounds of turning gears and venting gases comes the rhythmic metal clanking of footsteps.
I look on one of the 3 or 4 named, whatever there is, 4 named. One drops gloves, I think. Gloves, goggles, there's a few things that drop from it. Second, let's go get the scroll. Once again, free XP.
It's been no small feat to recover the artifacts from the Stormreach ruins. First, we paid off that odious pirate lord Amanatu. Then we chased off some hostile Drow natives. Today we had...
In the gloom ahead stands a contingent of Bladesworn, determined to break into...
Yeah, I found the chest. It's halfway down the hallway. Go get the chest. This is from the rare that we fought before. There's one scroll that's stuck behind a locked door. It's very annoying. If you don't have any way to pick locks, you're not going to be able to get this one.
From Tovin de Cannith to Baron Merrick's de Cannith. Now that the war is finally over, I was thinking that perhaps House Cannith will finally be able to help the Warforged. You know my feelings on the matter, my lord. Much needs to be undone before the Warforged will find their rightful place.
Bodies of Cannith soldiers litter the floor.
There's a whole bunch of scrolls in this area. Let's clear it out first. You can disable them and they'll fight for you. Kill them. Yeah, here's one.
Orders to the gate watchers. Our soldiers have done good work, my brother. Chasing chasing Cannith from their tower was easy. Now ensure that no one gets
There's one more at the end of this hallway, maybe?
Stand watch. See how they treat our warforged. To them, we are little more than tools to be used for manual labor, without thought or intelligence.
I remembered having 2 in this area, so
When we demand freedom,
if not,
you know
so
what must be done to
someplace
the
else.
oppressors.
I guess that's the one. If I can't find all of them, I'll know to come back here later. Okay, first quest. Power works. Let's go. And let's get our insurance. Leave this one here. And let's buff. There's a optional objective to not allow any of the Cannith crystals to get smashed, which is kind of hard to do sometimes. It depends on your DPS, whatever. Shouldn't be that bad.
A young woman in House Cannith Road
This annoying NPC is the one who's going to do all of the hard lifting, so you gotta make sure she's following along. Basically what happens is you clear out the area next to a Cannith crystal, and then she'll activate it for you. She can't die, and you can summon her to you if she gets lost. But basically you need to clear it away so she can activate the crystal. So starting from the center, I'm gonna go right at the beginning. We're gonna get an optional and come, not an optional, we'll get one area over here and come back.
The power works now belongs to the Lord of Blades. We will destroy the power crystals if you try to re-enable them. If you do not leave immediately, we will destroy you. You have been warned.
Hey, got to the big room. There's like 3 of them here. Once again, you got to clear out the way. You want to make sure you clear out the way first, because if you don't, the enemies will come and destroy the crystal. If you're going for that optional, want to make sure the way is clear. There are like 3 switches around this room that open up a path on the top, but we're not going to go through that pathway anyway, so no need to do it. Just in case. Just in case. Go to this one, I think, first. Yeah, this one first. Every power crystal also has like a cannon that will start fighting for you, so there is some tactical advantage for activating them. Not really, because once they start pulling aggro, they can get destroyed. So before she activates them and turns them on, they cannot be attacked, and after that they can. And we climb. There is a shrine here, so Just in case you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. And there's a second lever. We don't need these switches again. We're not going this way, but in case you wondered. No. He gets attacked, but it's not a big deal. I think at the end of this walkway, next to the door is where the last lever is. Yeah. This final lever opens up this gate. You get XP for opening it, but this entire pathway is full of traps. And I generally speaking do not go that way. He was attacked, so we gotta wait for it to activate this crystal. Okay, crystal activated, and activated. All crystals activated, we can go back the way we came. Going back to the center. You can just D-door back. I don't have D-door, so we'll walk. Yeah, so basically you start off, you go to the right, you get the one right in front of you, one to the side over here, the three in the big room, and now I'm gonna go the other way until the end. It'll typically just catch up to you, so you go zoom across, it's no problem. Yeah, there's the way you get to the end without all the traps. Because if you go through the upper hallways, there's tons of traps over there. Some of them quite deadly. Got hit with a spell that I can't recognize. Some kind of debuff. She should snap out of it. Make sure she's following you. There's an optional down over here. I think there's a shrine down here. But mainly these critters are coming out to beat me, so. But there's no, what's it called? There's no crystal down here in this room. It's just that all of these Warforged come out at and follow. They see you coming down the hallway and they ambush you. Okay, next big room. Again, there's three crystals in this room, and there's three switches once again, and they open up the path on the top. And once again, we're not going to go down that path, but I think if you open it up, you get extra XP for it, so. Free XP. Don't mind me. Okay, I don't remember where they are. Someplace around this room. I think one of them is at the bottom over here. Lever B. Probably should rebuff. Fighting these characters who are heroic characters with an epic character is kind of makes them a whole bunch of pushovers. I'm fine with it. Found another one of the levers. Should be one higher up. Yeah, this cannon's fighting for me. I think the crystal's behind over here. Gotta get rid of this cleric. I think he heals everyone up. Yeah, low DPS is a problem with this guy. They killed my shield guardian. It was a matter of time anyway. What were you doing up here? No wonder they killed him. Yeah, I don't want them to destroy the crystal. Okay, here's the third one.
A massive door bars the way to the west side
XP.
of the power works.
Yeah, anyway, so we got the crystals in this room. One off to the side, one at the bottom. 3 in this room are done also. Yeah, so 3 in this big room, 1, 3 in this big room. There's a connection, you can go the tunnels here, forget that. We're gonna go to the main hall and get to the last room here. I happened to run by another shrine. I'll res my character, my hireling. Okay, this one. They put up a barricade over here.
A hastily created barricade blocks the corridor.
Kind of reminiscent of the barricade and that quest. You're supposed to save a farm back in the harbor in the Cerulean Hills or whatever it is. Has the same vibe. There's a bunch of orcs standing on a bunch of barrels and stuff. This reminds me of that. Basically the same thing. Usually the NPC will come out of the trance by herself. Okay, in this room, we want to rush past the room. We don't want her to activate both of the crystals. We want to get as fast as possible through this room and to the other side. The goal is, we don't want the crystals to break. She's being attacked, so while she's attacked, she will not activate the crystals, which is good for us. Because if she activates the crystals, what happens is we go down the hallway, we finish the last crystal, the boss comes out and smashes the crystals because we're not there to defend it. So you want to make sure that part's done last. Got one more in this room. Yeah, this particular room connects to the other passageways. Does this room also have 3 levers in it? Could be like a lever that you can use to summon the help to you. I don't know if there's one over here or not. Yeah, these hallways are all trapped. Bad news. Yeah, we gotta go get the NPC. Yeah, so the last 3 are here. Want to have some ranged over here. Okay. Give it the snap out of it. Come on, skip that one. Good. As long as you skip the 1 crystal, we're good. Want to leave one of the crystals in the main room for the end. Go get the one over here. Okay, now we can go back to that room. Once we're done, the boss will come out from the ramp right above this room. And we want to be ready for the fight. Yeah, out of all the NPCs in DDO, this is one of the better ones. It's very quick, doesn't waste your time. Goes.
Smell your fear.
I don't want him to run off to one of the crystals. I don't know why he's got this crazy protection against damage. Whatever. Defeating him, I believe, ends the quest. Yeah, there we go.
Task to remove the Lord of Blades from this manufactory.
The chest is in here, yeah. Typically you finish the quest and that's it. This time you have to defend the chest. Well, fight for it. And I got the mage cloak. Never used it. Probably never going to use it. 17 minutes, yeah. Not too bad, not great. Next one. Now basically we need to fight our way out this place we were before.
Bodies of Cannith's soldiers litter the floor.
Didn't spring up yet. It's gonna start when we have to fight soon. Got all of the scrolls up until now.
In the gloom ahead stands a contingent of Bladesworn, determined to break into a locked room.
We haven't been past this intersection yet.
Among the sounds of turning gears and venting gases comes the rhythmic metal clanking of footsteps.
Yeah, that Iron Defender that we fought can show up in the hallway at like 3 or 4 different places. Could be a scroll in here. Like every room has a scroll in it. Come on. Don't tell me it's not in this one. I just said that every room has one. Guess not every room has one. At least has a shrine, so. Got something going for it. There's another place where you can have that boss spawn in. This one definitely has a scroll in it. Got it.
Age of wonder awaits us, and the key to unleashing it was buried under our noses. I've labored for weeks now to reveal the secrets of this confounded thing, this forge. The answer finally came to me as I slept.
Okay, here's the second
So many inventions
passageway.
are born of
Next boss.
In hindsight, it's natural. Growing up around these ruins has practically branded the markings in my subconscious. We must be careful now to protect my discovery, if need be, with our lives.
Once again, entrance to the quest is protected with these cannons. Got it.
From Tovin de Cannith to Channa de Cannith. Channa,
4 more
please
scrolls.
allow me to welcome you to Stormreach. It is an honor to receive one of
Blown to
Merrick de
bits.
Cannith's prized pupils here in our little frontier outpost. No doubt primitive Zendrick comes as quite a change from the great city of Sharn. But I'm sure that you'll find our research in the manufactory's restricted site most fascinating.
Hey, this quest you gotta
Perspective.
pick up these explosive charges and set them to blow up crates. There's a few optional fights you can do, but you just basically need to clear out a bunch of crates and a bunch of paladins. There's potentially 2 bosses that you might run into, and that's basically it. So where's the first box of... Yeah, here we go.
The hallway wall is a grate full of demolition charges infused with artificer magic. You can use the charges to destroy the armament crates.
There's the charges here. 5 charges. I need to put them on my shortcut bar someplace, so go like that. And we'll set them active. Massive fire damage they do. Go right over here. Now on the map there'll be a circle indicating that it's going to explode. Setting this one, that one blew up. Now I can go to this direction. Yeah, and the paladins, these are the objective. Gotta clear them out. Here. Drop another one. Every time you want to top off, you just click on the box, it'll refill it.
Sworn artificers have repurposed House Cannith's Magefire cannons. Cannith would surely appreciate it if you could disable some of their property instead of destroying it.
Yeah, so disabling these cannons is kind of a problem because what happens is they shoot at you as you're trying to disable them. Disabled it, and now it'll fight for me. Yeah, phase 1 of this quest is kind of straightforward. Go, blow up crates, move on. You'll run into more and more areas that have crates in them, that have charges that you can pick up. There are some rare spawns that can show up in here. Some named bosses. Why does my hireling decide to get fixated on these cannons? I'm not sure. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to do it if you don't have like a good evasion. They'll continuously hit you. The blast radius is not that big, so you can get away with putting whatever explosives next to each other without dying. Still be careful. And there's resurrection shrines everywhere. Just in case, whatever. You get a little too close. You also get credit for just breaking crates, not only to clear the way, just to explode things. I don't have to blow up all these crates, but if I do, I get extra XP for it. You strategically place down your charges. They can accomplish more than one thing. Here's when phase 2 starts. Now you've got gates who lock, and they kind of randomly lock. They're not totally random, they're on a cycle. They lock and open, and you don't want to get stuck inside of a room behind a gate. You gotta kind of like time your charges. If I can disable this one. Disable it and blow it up with a charge. But I get the credit for disabling it. Yeah, you don't need to be worried about the close proximity. These gates, there's plenty of room. I mean, the blast radius, the animation is much bigger than the actual explosion. Need some more charges. Here we go. Okay, let me out. Oh, pulled a lot of aggro. You can blow everything up using charges, but it's kind of tricky. It does technically work. That one here. What's that one here? Guys, hitting me. You can see your progress on the map, where you've been, where you haven't been yet. No way I was gonna get that disabled under all this fire. How many more paladins do I have to do? 3 more. Oh, come on. Yeah, at a certain point they stop closing on you, so much better. Far enough away from that charge. They can disable this one.
House Cannith will be pleased to know you took care to salvage some of their valuable assets.
We'll get ourselves a screen capture.
The Lord of Blade's Artificers must have figured out how to alter the orders for this House Cannith Warforged Titan. It should be destroyed before it causes too much havoc.
To get rid of all the trash mobs first. Then rebuff. Where's a red shrine here? The red shrine. You. Direct yourself. Blow this up while we're here. Whoops. Yeah, I set the cooldown because I moved. They successfully disable it, then they'll fight for me against cannons. I'll be back here soon. Titan's limping around. They'll put him out of his misery. And we've got our Titan ring for the balance. Yeah, this Titan's limping. Not feeling very good. It's kind of a derpy Titan. I didn't realize he left the room when he was chasing me this whole time. Hey, buddy. Still following me, or is he stuck? He walks so weird. I'm going to attack my hireling standing next to the door. Aggro is truly random. Fighting the mage fire cannon. Turn around, face me. Gold skin drives me crazy. Come on, get rid of it already. Oh man. Oh. Get a good shot here. Okay, now you can die. Well, at least I don't have to hit him with a laser, so I'll take it.
Warforged Titan crumbles to the ground after your assault. It won't be of much use to anybody now.
I get free loot from it, so. Was an extra optional that we left behind. We're trying to farm this optional way back when it was at level, because I wanted the braces that came from here. Cannith Combat Infusion. You gotta talk your way past this guy. Disable device. Success. Use magical device. Oh, yep. You gotta do some skill checks to lower the barrier. Oh, there's a variety of options. Pick and choose. Okay. This guy heals from fire. So if you put down charges, he'll heal from it. Probably gonna heal from my fire attacks also. What happens is he's gonna drop down charges all the time. You gotta be aware of his charges.
Reducing it to smoldering wreckage, the explosion has awoken the mighty Iron Fire Bomber.
Basically, what you do is you fight him on one side of the arena, and then you run to the other side once he puts down his. Yeah, when he does that, just go away. Yeah, walk to the other side. I might want to turn off my imbued because it's healing him. Whatever. I'm gaining at him. turn off the imbued just for this. Yeah, you better have adamantite bypass or he'll take no damage. Not really no damage, but it'll be very slow. 125,000 hit points. Basically, I like run between these two pillars. That's like a safe distance. That's it. Very straightforward. Of course, I do believe if you have evasion and a high reflex save, you could survive all of these attacks. Got high fire absorption, you can also survive the attacks. I'm not going to risk anything like that on this character. Got halfway through his hit points already. Basically, just keep an eye out for when he does his attack and he puts down a charge. The amount of time that it takes for his charges to detonate is much faster than the charges that you put down to detonate. I do have ranged, and I could just range him down. Problem is, all of my ranged is all just fire damage. Just gonna heal him. It's like the worst. Yeah, so basically all I'm doing is watching my health, and every time, yeah, he puts down a charge, we change pillars. This is far enough that I know I'm out of the blast range, and I'm safe. That's that. I don't know why this thing goes sometimes around the pillar with this pathing, whatever. I don't care. It's fine. As long as he's immune to his own explosions and he doesn't heal off of them, I'm fine. If he would happen to heal off of his explosions, that would be crazy. It would be impossible to defeat this guy without crazy DPS.
You defeated a mighty berserk House Cannith construct before it can be turned against an unsuspecting populace.
Yeah, you stay away from him when he dies. He explodes. Seen many players eat it when it comes to that. One of these, I think, drops braces. Yeah. Cannith Combat Infusion. You can upgrade them, and then they give you a 2-piece set. Kind of cool. Don't really hold up to today's standards, sadly. Okay, let's go. We got like one more paladin, one more mage fire cannon. We're done. This is the start of the quest. Been here before. Let's disable the cannon first. We can.
House Cannith will appreciate
There we go.
your efforts to preserve their mage fire cannons.
There's one paladin hiding behind over here, and there's a whole bunch of boxes. Crates. This is a very tricky one. What happens is you'll put down a charge over here, and then this gate will close on you. Typically, if you put it on a diagonal, you can actually get out without dying. Kind of enough room that if you put it all the way to one far corner, should be able to clear enough to the other corner. Even though I'm locked in here, I should be able to get out to the other side of the crates. Be safe. That's it, got all the crates. Final paladin.
The last blade-sworn paladin falls.
Let's go back to the start.
Striking a huge blow to the Lord of Blades operation. You have completed your tasks.
XP, half an hour. Wow. Well, I was having a good time, so sorry if the video is longer than you would expect. Lesser Kenneth power cell for upgrading things. And we're done. Out of here. Back to this hallway. Glad they don't ambush you twice. And now on the final section.
Kenneth Golem stand stock still. As if
Yeah, because I can't remember the quests, they're not here. You typically have to kill a bunch of golems before you can move on. We need to go down for the last quest. So I'll just go get the last scrolls. There's 2 raid entrances. They're actually raid zone entrances. That means you go into an area and you have to fight your way to the entrance to the raid. Thankfully, they updated at a certain point and you no longer have to do the whole zone just to get there.
Others bear wounds from far more arcane sources.
Sometimes you get a boss over here.
From Tobin to Kenneth, to Coin Lord Yorick Amanatu. While I understand that the arrival of large numbers of Warforged in Stormreach has caused frictions, as you put it, I must point out that the entire world has been in turmoil since the end of the last war. It is unfair for you.
There's a potential boss over here.
Single out the Warforged. They are living creatures like the rest of us, and they deserve better than what we have been able to offer them thus far.
Hey, should be one in here. Got it.
My father's work scratched only the surface of what the forged
Very
device
easy to
is
miss it.
capable of. We may
Probably
never
one at the
know
end
how
over
it
here.
was meant to be used.
Oh, there's an elevator that can only be opened from this side.
This discovery will advance our whole society. I've requested more resources to help protect the site from the natives, drow, pirate, adventurer, or otherwise.
Once again, a shrine. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much.
More Kenneth Golems stand mutely before an ornate, locked door.
Yeah, you stand here. You wait for long enough, they'll attack you. This takes you to the Lord of Blades. You gotta defeat them first. 10 seconds to comply. Okay. Well, tell me when it's up. This is to the Lord of Blades, but there's a scroll here.
To Blade Sworn help us. House Cannith's arrogance in believing they could keep their secret to themselves will give birth to our revolution. Every day we uncover more power contained within the Creation Forge, and we will soon use the device to create more Warforged. Your orders are to stay, watch, and destroy any outsiders who attempt to enter. Our bodies are steadfast, our arms are set. Watch as our hands shake the earth, and our fists crush weak flesh.
Okay, this activates this elevator because the elevator lever at the bottom is smashed. Another way to turn on the elevators from here. That will take you basically back to the start. Let's go to the last quest. I hope the last scroll is right next to that elevator shaft. Open up this map. Yeah, it's a pretty cool map. It's a nice size, not too big. The indoor map, and yeah, they allow you to use pets inside, so that's nice. The final scroll. Rats. Okay, whatever. Don't have time for it right now. Okay, this quest is very interesting in the way that it's set up. This quest has like a bunch of different puzzles, and each one of the puzzles is two ways of going about it. You can go for brute force, or you can go for solving the puzzle.
The schematics room is on the other side of this floor. You will need to find ways to get past secure doors. And strewn about the hallway are injured or slain Cannith guards. Their lieutenant watches the main conduit door with trepidation.
You can fight them or pass them or whatever. There's different ways of So, if I just open it up, they'll fight me. You can start a fight and fight them, whatever.
The Lord of Blade's followers are here.
Yeah, if you start a fight over here,
Like they're trying to open the security door.
bluff them. Bluff failure. Diplomacy. Diplomacy failure. Okay, now if I try to get past this door, you have these wheels that I can try to move to open up this door. Or if I try to hit the door,
Attacks bounce off the security door, not even causing a scratch.
I'll have a whole bunch of mage fire cannons I'll have to fight.
In the background, if the security door continues taking hits, it'll likely trigger aggressive defenses.
Basically, if you stand there and fight and hit and smash all, the door will come down. Or you can go through the factory this way. There's a code on the wall over here.
You spot an
Full
open
switch.
Cool air blows in. The vent must be somewhere behind the machine. The air quickly warms. There must be a ventilation duct nearby.
Basically, we're snooping our way through the back sides of this manufactory.
Someone left the ceiling vent open.
Climbing up this
here.
vent.
The grating looks sturdy enough to climb up.
Yeah, if you want to get past that fire, so... Oh. This first is an optional over here. This is where you get the boots of propulsion. Pretty sure it's from this quest, and this is one of the places. I think the end chests, and there's a whole bunch of end chests. There's tons of ways you can get well, loads and loads of boots of propulsion. Too bad they're all exclusive, and they all share the timer anyway. I don't know why they have to be exclusive. They all share a timer. Doesn't that achieve the same thing? I don't know. Yes, if you can't get past this fire, you'll need a jump.
Ventilation ducts are unlikely to lead directly to the schematics room, but perhaps they'll connect
Oh, we got
to
past that
some
one.
place that'll help you reach your goal.
If you look down over here,
Duct drops down
you can see
into
the
a
paladins.
chamber.
This is above where we were before.
Probably one of the security checkpoints you'll need to bypass to reach the
So let's go get the... We need to get the code. Basically, they'll allow us to open up that door.
A current of air propels down one of the duct's branches here. It's too powerful for you to
Drop
force
us into a
your way
room,
through.
and this room is going to be a security room where we get the code. So it's diamond X square diamond.
Security codes are displayed
Diamond
on
X.
one of the panels.
Square diamond. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the code. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 dot, 2 dots, 3 dots, 4 dots. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or diamond X square diamond.
Downstairs, rebel
I have to get our way out of here, so to fight a whole bunch of trash mobs.
used to carry out Tovin DeCaneth's insane plans.
Collectibles in these corners. A lot of these fights, if you've done this quest with a group, a lot of times groups will just go for one particular way. They'll do the brute method way, which typically is faster if you've got a full party. So you might have not seen all of the optional ways. Need to get this key so we can get out of this room. Okay. Got the gold key. It's someplace in this room, usually hiding. And this gets us through this door. We should loop back around. There's a secret over here with a bunch of hounds. The Hound Master. This Artificer has got an attack that can stun you. Well, it's the typical, you know, Artificer attack. Shoots this sphere of electric. Another chance at boots of propulsion. Caneth boots of propulsion. This is the original long jump boots. And my inventory is full. Again. Ryan, if you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe. Thank you very much. Okay, this hallway back where we started from before. And now we're above this grate, so I don't have to go all the way down to... Yeah, and here we are in this room. Now we've got to solve this. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we said that the first one, let's see what it moves. This moves these two. One moves these two. So it moves these two. Everything seems to move this one. So we'll have to do this one last. This one moves itself. This one's last. This is number 4. And okay, so these two need to go first. So we said that this one's gonna be diamond, square, diamond, X, square, diamond. I don't remember, but basically this is how it would go. This one once. Should be that if I pull this one once, it should solve it, and that's how you get past the door. So you figure out which one it is. But of course we're gonna do all the optionals, so start attacking this, and here we go. The mage fire cannons is your objective, not the dogs. Way back in the day, this room was the place where I went to farm my monster manual. And you want mage fire cannons, if you want what's it called? Whatever they're called. The dogs. Yeah, this is the place where you go for it. And no, the mage fire cannons are not infinite, and that's why they're your goal. Clearing them out will move you on to the next phase. Remember counting them. There was less than 100, but I don't remember, like 60, 70, I don't remember. There was a fair amount of them. I just checked it by my monster manual before I started the fight, saw how much I had, and that was that. I'm surprised I got the paladins to help me out. Yeah, but if you come in here with a max level character, your hirelings, your level 30 hirelings, can clear this all out all by themselves. But this isn't the best part about this. That is yet to come. So this is a brute method number. This is puzzle number 1. Puzzle number 1: solve it or brute force. I might have missed one of the scrolls in the elevator shaft that goes to raids. I don't know. I'm trying to think where I missed it. Tell you what, I'll get some mysterious remnants out of killing all this. Unlock something in my monster manual. I was at a certain point farming monster manuals, all of the different entries, and then they did the server transfers and I lost all my progress. And I haven't gotten around to working on it again, especially since the main objective was to get the hit points unlocked, and that I got for free. And also they said that they might do some kind of change, and I'm like, if they're gonna do a change, I might lose my progress again. So I was like, I'll wait before I fully commit to like unlocking every single rare in the game. Okay, so we're almost done. Yeah, you've got all the mage fire cannons, and then you've got the cannon fodder, which is all the dogs. So each location I think has like 3 cannons that spawn out. You kill one, and then it'll spawn again, spawn again, a bunch of times. Apparently this one wasn't clearing out. Okay. All of the mage fire cannons have been defeated, but the door is not open yet.
It looks like the door's defenses aren't done yet.
Look what we get. We get a Titan and 2 bodyguards. What happens is you bait him over to the door, and this Titan will smash the door open. But what happens if we decide to kill this Titan? Imagine if you were in here on casual. This Titan will not have a lot of hit points. If you're on a max level character, you can hit him in a few hits. I'm asking this just to see if you can catch on. Think about it. What I'm about to show you. I said you need to bait him over to the door, but right now I'm not baiting him over to the door. I'm standing here and killing him. $59,000 hit points. Not too shabby. Not at all. Well, we killed him. Now it's gonna break the door.
That Warforged Titan's hammer might just be powerful enough to take down.
Look what happens. It just spawns another one again. So basically, if you do this on casual, you stand here. As soon as he spawns in, you just kill him again. And you'll be able to kill Warforged Titans at the speed of 2 per minute. Yeah, that's it. So, very simple. That's how you farm Warforged Titans. Also, this entire door, it's just an NPC since it can be attacked. So if you want to, you can just jump right through it.
The brainless Titan smashed through the very security door it was supposed to protect.
You're gonna have to break the door anyway, so you can skip the door, but it won't help you. I'm not gonna kill him again. to get rid of all this. Iron defended. These hounds are gonna drive me crazy. Let's get out of here. Rebuff. You don't actually have to kill the Titan. The point of the Titan is to break the door. And if it's, I think the first Titan that spawns in is also programmed so that when he breaks the door, he like dies immediately after. At least that's the way I remember it. But since I kind of broke the sequence by killing him away from the door, the second one needs to be killed manually. But they spawn in infinitely. So. Anytime the game allows endlessly spawning monsters, I think they're abusing their power. And I have no bad feelings about sort of like exploiting that. If it's okay for them to have endless monsters to my disadvantage, I'm going to use it to my benefit. Well, if you fall off over here, it's an instant death, so don't fall.
An energy barrier blocks your way out. It seems to be connected to a complex system of power relays. Perhaps there's a way to shut it down.
Okay, we need to get out of this area, and once again, this is barrier number 2. And 99% of players will just go up here. There's these 2 big pylons.
These large relays
We've got crazy damage reduction.
They're highly resistant to damage, even when attacked by
And you just stand here and attack them.
through their adamantine casing.
60,000 apiece.
Easier to try to find a shut-off lever somewhere.
Collectibles. Yeah, so you can stand here and destroy them. 60,000 apiece. Or we can try to do the puzzle. This puzzle is one of those puzzles that most players in DDO have never, ever even considered of doing. So you've got different levers, wheels, and if you spin it, it'll activate different things. Okay, H is the one that activates the elevator. There's a shrine over here. Basically, we need to get up, so for that, we need to have a pet. Summon a pet. Or a hireling, doesn't make a difference. Tell my pet to stand over here. I'm going to activate it until the elevator allows us to go up over here. Okay. You can do this much without a pet. Okay, I missed the exit the first time. Yeah, of course you get bombarded by all this trash. I don't know why they had to be resistant to fire, but whatever. You can jump to them in the melee range. I don't like jumping to them because if you fall off these pillars and you fall into the void, you instantaneously die, which is not very fun. Okay. Yeah, you can also disable them. Apparently you can disable them even after they're dead. I don't want to jump across to that one. Okay, so now we need to get past over here. First, I'm going to clear out the way. Once again, you could just go down to the bottom and just stand there and brain dead attack the big pylons. That's usually how players do it. Kind of tricky, there's not a lot of space on these pillars together with the cannons. Always kind of feels like it's gonna lag. I do believe if you fall into the void, you spawn back up to the top next to a resurrection shrine, so at least you've got that. Okay, so basically we need to activate all of these, but there's no power going to them, so they don't work. So we need to get power to each one of these so they can open up the way at the end. Now I don't remember what we need to have at the end, so let's go see. Letter we need, I don't remember. We need eyes. Okay, that's the letters we need to get solve it. Fine. Okay. Need to pass the power on to the next section. All right, we need to get power up here first. Yeah, so this is where we need 2 players or a pet, because we need power up here, but we can't get power up here yet. So I'm gonna select the wheel, and let's get power up here. You can activate that wheel, and eventually the power will end up over here. Yeah, you see, it also electrifies the floor. That's why I'm already past that point. Okay, now we've got this one. We send this past. I'll show you. Okay, that was the right one. K was the right one. Activating K. Yeah, basically I can, once I'm here, I can activate the elevator for the air to allow the second player to come up. Whatever. So we need K to allow the electric to go through. But if it goes through, we can't get past the barrier, so. Lights over here. Get my pet. Select this. Tell it to activate it. Okay, now K's got electricity. Okay, what do we need for this last one? H.
One of the relays powering the barrier has been deactivated. There must be a switch controlling the second relay as well.
That back over here. Ah, need to power this thing. There we go.
schematics room shouldn't be too much farther.
Dismiss the pet. That's it. That's how we got past the second one. Well, I didn't have to stand there and break their pylons. Not sure what's faster, but this is the option. Both paths around us lead to the same place. There's a final stop. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'm gonna rest and go to the final fight. Once again, like always in this quest, there's two options. There's either puzzle or fight. Final buff and go.
This is the schematics room. Why, it looks you're the first person to see it in decades. The Cannith manufactory schematics should...
Once we hit this, it starts to fight.
Like you can bring up the schematics from this console. Wait, something's wrong. You've triggered another hidden defense system.
Okay, this cannon spawns in and we need to kill it. The thing is, it keeps on teleporting around the room. So, try to attack it. Got 71,000 hit points. Gonna teleport to someplace else. So, being a ranged character, I can just stand at the top and shoot it down. But it's got another layer of defense to it. Trigger the second layer of defense. Well, having buggy ladders is also a layer of defense, I guess. Yeah. Being a pure melee is a problem this quest. Trying to track this guy down. Trolling me now. By the time I get there, he's like, nah, too slow. Locating, relocating. Okay, come on, trigger the next state. I want to show it off. Okay, here we go. He puts up this orb. Now he's defended by this Cannith crystal. Unless you break the Cannith crystal, he's immune to damage. So, we gotta smash this crystal first. It connects him with like this power line, so you can see where he is. Okay, let's do the puzzle part.
The immense power source down here must be what's powering.
This is how he gets powered.
Fire cannon. There could be some...
There's a triangle. We need to get all three to be triangles. So let's see. This one moves all three. This one moves only the center. This one moves these two. So first one, this one. All these here come to visit. Yeah, quickly you gotta pick up the pattern. So this one's gonna be first. One. This one. Two. Okay. Now the center one's gonna be last. Thing is, as soon as you do it, it's gonna reset. So you don't want to do all of them. That one needs to be the center. Triangles are gonna be center. What about this one? These are the two sides. Oh, three. Which one's the center? Both of these move that one. Great. I was on the right one already. Does this one move? This moves all three of them. Oh, so basically what I need to do is I need to move them all to be at the same place. Doesn't make a difference on which one I'm on. A square. Should have stopped. Okay, they're all on X, and now if I spin like this, they'll all be to the same spot. So this one is solved. If I change this, it's floating out there, almost died. Okay, solve this one. Solve this one. Basically, you go around, you solve all 4 puzzles. So it will take down his defenses and it'll make it easy to kill him. Think I'm gonna do that? You're crazy. I'm not bothering with that. Go just troll him. You can do the relocating trick, so can I. Stand in the middle and just shoot him. Typically I do this with a melee character and I just run around the circles and I get him. Not doing a lot of damage, but it's fine. He's dropping. Right to the center. At least I don't have to track down the Kenneth power crystal. Yeah, but this is the hardest part, is the fact that he keeps on moving from one place to another very fast. I don't have crazy damage reduction bypassing attacks. Both of these little construct things, they spawn in endlessly. There, I lost him. Seems like he actually moves physically. Like he doesn't just disappear and relocate. You can see like a trace of him moving. That's what it feels, at least. It might be that if you engage with him, he relocates a little bit less frequently. I don't know. Only saving grace to these little buggers who fly around is they don't have a lot of hit points. Yeah, so if you disable all 4 traps to bottom, you'll become completely helpless. But it's like not worth the effort. It's a very short amount of time. Yeah, I don't have enough long jumps to be able to clear them out fast. Few good hits with a quick cutter should chop them down a lot. Power crystal. Relocating to. Someplace downstairs. I don't like jumping downstairs because once I do, I have to climb back up. Lose a lot of time like that. Unrelocate. Okay, good enough. Do good whacks with the melee quick cutter. Drop his hit points much faster than the lousy range damage I do. All the way at the bottom. Not falling for that. Remnants. Locating. Yeah, we've got him. Advanced prototype. It looks like he's dead. Wow. Thousand hit points.
You've defeated the schematic room's last line of defense. And now all the information you need to navigate the manufactory is up on the display platform.
Okay. There we go. And now all the loot. Way too much loot. I'm gonna have to throw out half of this loot. Get all the important stuff. The guild went out. Do not need. Yeah, I did all the optionals, so I get a whole bunch of extras. I think all these chests can drop Caneth boots of Fulsion. Being shot at by all of the little floating orbs. Little buggers who fly around here. That's it. Probably should get out of here if I want to recall. That was 42 minutes. Wow. Kind of long. But at least you got to see all the optionals. Yeah, well, a few short episodes have been. Now, a long episode. Well, at least you get the whole adventure pack at once. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, so a bit of a longer episode. Now, some players find this is, some viewers will enjoy it. Some viewers would rather go back to the old short format. Yeah, that's going to be it. Well, as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you on my next video. Bye.